What up, everybody? Yes, we are back. We got a draft. What's going down? Yes, sir. Let's get it. We have just started. We're in round number 2 of this best ball draft. We had a crazy run of running backs at the start of round 2 there. Looks like 6 in a row. Yes. And you look in the first round, I mean, a lot of running backs, wide receivers, 2 quarterbacks mixed in. Shout out to peeps joining on TikTok. Hit that like button. All right. Shout out to Crispy. What up, you motherfucker? All right. Here we go. Let's get it. Who's ready to smoke it up?
All right. Fire them up.
Let's go.
I'll smoke it with you, bro.
Oh, you know what? I should probably share this into the Facebook group that we got. Let's do that right now. All right. Round 3, here we come. Love at the 212. Usually going earlier than that. Still don't know if he's going to be worth it at that price necessarily, but he be going there. That's for sure. Yo, what up, Rob? Brown in the house. What's going down, bro? And Crispy, what up, you motherfucker? Let's see. What's Crispy doing with his first picks? Mayonnaise chain, eh? All right. TikTok peeps, hit that like button. We're going to be here drafting very often. TJ in the house. What up, bro? All right. It is time. It is time to smoke. Who's with me?
Let me hit that ball.
Baby.
Bong.
Here it goes. All right. Who's with me? All I want to know is who's coming with me, man. Dude, look at this running back crazy. So far, there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 running backs taken. And we've had 24, 25, 26, 27, and we've only had 28 picks total. Only 28 picks total. That is insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. And Matt said, who went first? So in this draft, it was Bijan. Are you able to see it? I'm pulling it up on my phone just to make sure that, I can see it. Yeah, I mean, I guess it is kind of tiny. Yeah, I don't know how the hell I could make this draft like bigger, like without like to where you could see the names a little bit better. I mean, can anyone see the name? I'm kind of blind. Yeah, and TikTok you can't zoom. Yeah. Huh. Wonder how I could like like I don't even know if there's a way to like, because I feel like no matter what, it's gonna get cut off somehow. Harris said just SS then zoom. What do you mean SS then zoom? Screenshot then zoom. Thank you. Yes. That's a good way to do it. Yeah. Cause yeah, I mean, like I wonder, like maybe in the future I might be able to try it in like the horizontal. I just know that like I don't know, not a lot of people watch the horizontal, so it's like I have to do it on the vertical. But yeah, screenshot then zoom. Yes, that's the best and easiest way, I'm sure. All right. Let's go. Now let's smoke it up. Who's got 5 on it?
Let it up. Let's get Chinese eyes, man. Oh, it's a heavy duty joint, man. Now, I was in that shit, man. I never had no dope like that before in my life, man. That's the heaviest shit I ever smoked, man. I mean, I smoked a lot of shit before, man. But goddamn, man, that's heavy shit.
Let them know. Yeah, Crispy, I'll let them know. I mean, the best place to be is coming to YouTube and the Fantasy Football Hustler YouTube channel. That is, that's the way to go, because you'll be able to see the gardening over there and everything. Damn it, where the hell is my lighter? Where the hell did my lighter go? All right, hold on a second. Where the hell did it go? All right, we're getting a new one. Okay. Let's do this. All right, let me see. And sorry, TikTok, we gotta turn this or do that. Because TikTok doesn't like hey, shout out to Bat coming through on Facebook. What up, my bro? All right.
Smoke this whole joint, man, and still walk away, man.
No, still walk away, man. Woo. Yeah, Matt, and the tube. Then 112 breaks and stop hitting that shit, bro. Man, whoo, that was a good one. That was a good one. TJ said, who you like more between Stribbling and Antonio Williams? So I need a change of pace. Woo! Needed a change of pace, so I took Stribbling instead of Williams. It's tough because I feel like I'm on the Williams side a little bit more than Stribbling. But I've taken both in drafts, so. So I would love if they both hit somehow. I would love that. Yes. Whoo! All right. We're good now. All good in the hood, baby. Hey, Nick Von B, what up, bro? Oh fuck, man. Said I had a lot of seizures today. Taking it real chill and easy. Said puff past the 420 crew. Man, bro. I hope you can smoke it up, man. I hope that helps. Dude, yeah. This draft has been very different on the quarterbacks. I mean, we did have a little string of quarterbacks going at the end of the second round there, but kind of normal. But yeah, man, look at that, dude. Jaden Daniels in the 4th, bro. I feel like I got Jaden Daniels in the 4th or 3rd the other day, and just like it might have even been really late in the 3rd, but I just I felt like I couldn't pass it up. People are doing some diversifying on their squads, and that helps players drop. Whew. And multiple shout outs, 112 breaks with the Rose. Appreciate you, bro. Hold on, where is it? Fuck, I don't have the one I was gonna do. Straight cash, homie, and dollar bills. Don't have it. And shout out to Matt for the double up on the name shout out. You the man, bro. Yes, Matt, you the man. I tried taking Williams and waiting for Stribbling. He goes shortly after. Yeah, for sure. And I mean, where Stribbling was drafted, I mean, he should be the one going first. But yeah, I think we all know that Williams just fell into a very nice position over there. At least hopefully it's a very nice position for him. Nick Von B, if I don't have to get a pill, I got edibles instead. All right, sounds good, bro. And that's good. As long as you're ingesting that THC and CBD will help. Nick Fun B said, I don't know what that is. Something that's probably a typo, but something a twine on rookies to pick this year for fantasy. Which order should I pick them in? I want to go running backs first, wide receivers. So and Richie said we're already doing mock-ups. I see. This ain't a mock, bro. No way, man. Mocks are just a waste of time because like we don't need to practice. We practice with these money leagues. So this is a $10 best ball tournament. You draft and then the season plays itself out. And last year there was 300 leagues in this tournament. This year we're shooting for even more than 300. And mainly Nick for the rookies. I mean, Love's the top guy. And then it would be Tate, Tyson, Lemon, and then Price. Those would be the next skill players. Like maybe you could mix in Sadiq there or Stowers, but those are kind of like the main guys at the top. And those are probably going to be the only guys that are drafted. Like a lot of other guys like after them, they're probably not even going to be drafted in redraft leagues. You really don't need to. Yeah, Love and Price are the only running backs worth drafting in non-dynasty leagues. And yeah, I feel like those top wide receivers, though the top three, Tate, Tyson, and Lemon, those are really going to be the only guys who are going to be worth drafting in redraft leagues. Outside of that, no, like probably no need to draft any of those rookies. I think San Francisco recent drafting pattern is concerning too. Yeah, I mean, they've been fucking up with the draft picks for a while. So yeah, that's another reason why the draft spot doesn't mean everything, because yeah, literally third and fourth rounders that I like over him. But if he ends up popping off a little bit, maybe because like injuries or whatever, because he's not close to the top of their depth chart. That's like another thing. And Egan said, you see Kraft being drafted in a non-redraft league? Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, in dynasty leagues, there should be way more people drafted than in redraft leagues. Like the redraft leagues are a little bit more shallow. So, yeah, I mean, he for sure should be drafted in dynasty leagues or best ball leagues. And what are you talking about when you said non-redraft? Are you talking about dynasty specifically? And Matt said, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube on my phone. He said, my phone might crash. You the man, bro. I appreciate you showing love, Matt, like you always do. And Egan said, probably. Yeah, I mean, he's for sure going to get drafted in Dynasty. Shout out to Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. What up, bro? Showing love on YouTube. And shout out to Mark Cleveland for the follow. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, everybody who is watching, if you're into fantasy content, if you're into fantasy live streams, watching live drafts, content creators that do Q&A sessions, like that's going to be me. So just make sure you hit the follow. Damn it, Crispy said Storm's fucking with this signal. Stupid ass Storm. Hopefully it's not worth hopefully it's not messing it up real bad. Egan said, I'm thinking with his injury, I wonder if it will affect his draft position. Well, yeah, I mean, it'll for sure affect his draft position. Like, I mean, anybody who has like any kind of major injury, you know, their draft stock is just going to be a little bit lower. So yeah, I would assume that's going to be a thing. And George said, what kind of league is this? This is a Superflex best ball league. The Superflex means you can start two quarterbacks. So if you're not up on the Superflex, that's what that is. That's why you see the quarterbacks drafted like really, really early, because you could play two of them. In these leagues, the leagues that I host, quarterbacks are the most important position, unless it's a single QB. But most of the leagues that I host are Superflex. And it's a $10 best ball draft. There's a $10,000 first place prize. Top 100 teams in week 17 are in the money. But yeah, you could literally turn $10 into 10,000. Crispy's back. Guess who's back? Back again.
Catch me outside. How about that? They never catch me. Ain't nobody gonna catch me.
Can't catch me. And what up, Doge D-Man? What up? I'm doing good, bro. We got this draft going on. I'm not drafted in this one, but we're shouting out the picks and everything. And I do these drafts at 6 p.m. West Coast time, 9 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys ever want to get into a draft, you can always send me a message on Sleeper directly, because that's where these leagues are. Or you go follow me on Patreon, 420crew.com. There goes Loveland. A lot of wide receivers and quarterbacks in these last 2 rounds here. Only 2 running backs mixed in, and then 1 tight end. The rest, all running backs and quarterbacks. Dude, quarterbacks, they had to have dried up really quickly after that. Let's see how many. 2, 6, 10, 14, 18, 23 quarterbacks off the board and getting into round 6. I mean, ending round 6. All right. And if anybody has a song request, feel free to throw it in the chat. In honor of Michael Jackson, we might have to play an MJ song, though. Let's see. Let's see if I can find... I know a good MJ song. What the hell? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Hey, Marco, what up? Marco from the future, what up? Hold on. Yeah. Price has been going in the middle of the 7th, like on the reg. And Z says, it's good that I got Nico Collins in the 3rd. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where he's been going. I mean, he went way later in this one, but this one wasn't normal. Like, he usually goes in the 3rd in these drafts. Yeah, this one was a very weird draft. This one looks like it's a fun one to be a part of because it's not super chalky. Yo, Smokey the Cat, what up? He said, happy Mother's Day to everyone's mom, wife, sister, etc. Yes. Z said, and I got Trey McBride in the 5th somehow. I don't know how that happened. Like, hats off to you. Lucky you were able to get that. Yeah, Trey McBride. I don't even know. Like, when's the last time I saw him drop to the 5th round? Marco said, lost track of time playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Nice. Bro, I need to finish Red Dead Redemption 2, man, because once Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, probably never playing anything else but that ever again. I feel like I've been waiting for, we all have been waiting for that game for like 10 years at this point. And Z said, and guy picked at 1 and got Gibbs instead of Bijan. I've seen that happen. Not too often, but I've seen it happen. Especially with them, like, getting rid of David Montgomery. Like, everyone thinks Gibbs is going to get like 100 targets this year. Matt, you the man. Thanks for hitting that like button, Matt. So I'm not drafting right now, Z. We're just watching this one. I'm usually drafting in these, but I do it like every single day. So I don't draft in every single one. It's $10 per draft. And last year we had 300. So if I would have drafted in all of them, it would have been like $3,000. So, yeah, I don't draft in all of them. I draft in a bunch, though. I think last year I had a little bit over 100 drafts. This year, probably going to have over 100 of these drafts also. And then that's like in addition to all my dynasty leagues and all the dynasty leagues and all the redraft leagues as well. But it's super fun. Like, I mean, it's only $10. You get a lot of practice drafting. And there's a $10,000 first place prize, like, as well. So, like, you know, for $10, you could be involved in a league that has for sure the highest payout of like any league that you'll be in. Is it going to be harder to get it than a normal league? Yeah, because there's not only 12 people in it. Last year there was 3,600 teams, but you know, winning a $10,000 prize will never be easy either way. But super fun, man, super fun. And I might start Cam Ward week 1 just for the memes. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know who they play yet, but it might not be that bad. He might do a little bit more running this year. Who knows? We shall see. We shall see. And Marco said, don't have a PS5, so I'm not going to get GTA 6 anytime soon. Man, bro, you could have saved up like $1 a week, and you might have been able to have a PS5 by now if you would have started 10 years ago. Dude, and shout out to Matt throwing down the roses. Appreciate you, bro, because you know we like the flowers around here.
So put that in your pipe and smoke it. Roll a fatty for this pimp daddy.
And Z said if he plays the Jets, who knows? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, if you play in a single QB league, like, yeah, there's no reason that you should be starting Cam Ward. You know, I mean that. So it literally would be for the memes if you were doing that. I'm with you. I'm with you. And everybody hit that like button on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. I don't think there is a like button on Twitch. Uh-oh, Crispy Say sent me a text. Let's see what's going on. Didn't come through yet. Didn't come in yet. You sure you hit send, Crispy? Oh, someone asked if you could unlock my roster. I thought I already did. All right. And Z said I got Dak as my starter, though. Yeah, see, I mean, you got no reason. And Marco, how many fantasy leagues you want to play in, Hustler? Yes. Or how many fantasy leagues? No, it's supposed to be how many fantasy leagues do you play in? Yeah. And then, yes, I play in fantasy leagues. And TJ said $7 a week for 3 years is as over 1,000. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's kind of crazy, man. But that's what I was saying. Like, it could have been a couple dollars a week. Like, I mean, Grand Theft Auto has been, because how many weeks are in 10 years? Like, fuck, because I mean, that's how long I think we've been waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6. Like, dude, just so ridiculous, man. Like, it's funny, like, even Noble. So Noble's only 9, and he's like, man, are they ever going to release Grand Theft Auto 6? And I was like, bro, first off, you ain't playing Grand Theft Auto 6 when it comes out. You're only 9. And second off, Grand Theft Auto 6, I've been waiting for since longer than you've been alive. So funny, man. Dude, 520 weeks in 10 years. Oh, yeah, duh, 52 weeks in a year. Yeah. I think it must be time to smoke more. I think that's what it is. But dude, literally, like, how crazy is that? Literally could have been saving, let's even say $2 a week, even saving $2 a week for the last 10 years since they've been saying, you know, talking about Grand Theft Auto 6. And you could have raised enough to buy a PS5 and the game. Is anybody else getting Grand Theft Auto 6 when it comes out? I mean, no, it's not coming out until November. But I feel like, dude, we got to have like a 420 crew, like, gang on GTA 6. Like, we got to. So I need some of you guys, like, I need some of you guys getting that shit, bro. Like, we need to have a crew. Uh-oh, there goes Deshaun Watson. Fuck, I still haven't set up all my soundboard. I just have like too many millions of things to do and not enough time. Oh shit. Trade. Who wants to hear the trade? All right, let's see. Hold on. Who wants to hear the what the hell? Why can I not? All right, hold on a second. Why? Huh. Oh, no idea why it's not letting me do that. All right, hold on. Let's see what this trade's all about. Hey, huge ass in the house. What up, bro? I know I haven't been live streaming that much. Good to see ya. Holy shit. Crispy, I just got your picture. That must be why it took forever, because you said, dude, you're like right in the butthole of this storm. What the fuck? So what is that? Like, what? Like, dude, is it a crazy rain thunderstorm? I mean, I'm assuming that's lightning that's like on there, and like rain and thunder is what I'm assuming. All right, hold on one sec. I'm pulling up. Let's see what this so this trade is in the number 71 Superflex. Let's go see what this is. Oh, for everyone's watching, now that I got you guys, anybody interested in joining my 32-man redraft league, it is a $55 buy-in. And it's super fun, man. It's the Marvel Multiverse of Madness. 4 divisions, everyone's Marvel characters. It is super fun. I think it's like 700 for the winner. Oh man, this is so blah. It's the 202 for Will Howard and the 210. Man, that was so blah. It wasn't even worth me rushing. Wasn't even worth me rushing. Marco said, when I'm getting the gang, I'm joining the crew on GTA 6. Let's go. Crispy said heavy rain and some hail. Okay. But dude, hail could get crazy sometimes, man. Like there was like luckily it was before I got my new car. But dude, there was like a hailstorm here in Vegas, and like a couple parts of like the rear of my car just like chipped off like little paint. It was like fat ass fucking hail pellets. Hey, Matt in the house. What up? He said hello from Colorado. What's going on, bro? Make sure you hit that follow. And if you go to my channel, you'll see there's one other live stream going on right now. You can see the full draft board on there. The one you're on is like for the cell phones, and it looks okay. But if you get to the other one, you can see like the whole board. All right. I think it's time. For some more smoke. Uh-oh. I totally missed it. Lay low, Lyle's on it. Shakira. Yes. In the 11th round, kind of getting a good mix of everything now. I'm doing good, Matt. How you doing? Fixing to be a lot better, man. Yo, Cali Jam in the house. What up, Pete? What's going on, bro? And dude, you got perfect timing.
Perfect time. About to start a little puff. Give this motherfucker.
I'm sorry, TikTok. You guys don't get to partake, but come to YouTube. I like that I got 2 cameras here now. Makes it easier to where I only have to move one camera for TikTok, and the other one stays good for everywhere else. Hey, King D in the house. Shout out to the LBC, bro. What up? Perfect timing.
That perfect time. About to start a little puff. Giving this motherfucker.
Dude, JCM went before Aaron Jones. That's interesting. So did Kenny Gainwell and Tracy. Dude, this draft has been so crazy for the running backs. Like insane. Like this one, you're not really going to get that great of running backs if you didn't like grab at least one in the first 2 rounds. I mean, I'm looking at teams that didn't draft an RB until, rounds 3 or whatever. I guess there's only 2 teams. No, 3 teams. Yeah. And Drew, man, yeah, Drew's running backs, man. He never goes crazy on the running backs. He even said it yesterday. He always pushes the running backs off. But yeah, even Rip City and Yogi, okay on the running backs, but everyone else looks a little bit nicer having at least one more kind of top heavy. And yet, bro, dude, you ain't lying, Brown. Superhero RB. I mean, you got CMC. You got one of the right heroes to do it. I need to get that drop. Can I be your hero, baby? For the hero running back or hero wide receiver crowd in the draft, that'd be funny. Bro, and Laylo Lau said, I like my running backs. Bro, of course, man, because you let it off with Bijan. You got Bijan, Love, and Henry. Like, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Marco said it's crazy how different these drafts go. I remember one draft last year where the first QB went in the middle of round 3. Yeah, man. I mean, that's what's like fun about these. And like, that's why you also you can't do just one because you never know how that one is going to go. TJ said, curious to see if Katron Allen can work out long-term. Having the most rushing yards in Penn State history is insane. Yeah, for sure. That is a crazy stat. I know that there's some shitty schools out there, that don't really have any running backs that like went to like great lengths or anything. But I feel like if you're like leading any school in like rushing, receiving, or whatever, I feel like that's just a big feat. Like no matter, big thing, no matter what. All right. And we're just going to keep this party going. Oh, and for anybody who's in leagues that I commission, if you see any of my profiles leaving the leagues or getting removed from the leagues, don't panic. Those are my secondary profiles. I'm like moving things around because like the Sleeper app is just so insane that like I really can't do shit like on it like half the time. Like it takes so long to load and like, dude, like sometimes it'll take so long to load and then it'll just like crash and I have to take like 20 minutes again to like load it up. All right, 1 second, guys. I will be back in 2 shakes. Okay. Here we go. Back at it. Yeah, for sure. Penn State, Saquon's alma mater, for sure. Was Saquon because he wasn't there for 4 years, was he? I feel like he was only there for 3. I could be wrong, but was he the leader when he left? Marco said I got Baker in the 5th round that draft. Nice. I mean, look at this one. Went in the 6th round here. Now we got some IDPs popping off the board. A lot of the top ones. A lot of those top guys there. Let me see. Who was Hutchinson the first? Yeah. Hutchinson, Garrett, Brooks, Roquan, Jack Campbell, Sherwood, Crosby. Savages. All right, and I got a pick right now also in another draft. Slow draft. Oh, shit, TJ. It's number 112. About to be on you in a second. Man, this shit is ugly. Ah, man. And Bean says, mock season, let's go. No way, bro. No mocks. This is a $10 best ball draft with a $10,000 first place prize. No way, man. We got stakes. We got stakes. All right, fuck it. You're up, TJ. 112. I'm tagging you now. Saquon was Miles Sanders, topped it, but now Katron. Okay, cool. It's a big company to be in. Remember when Saquon was on the Giants at different times, people was calling him a bust. Wasn't year one because he was pretty dope, but that wasn't his dopest year, obviously. What up, JJ? He said, ensure that you draft Super Bowl champion Kenny Pickett. Hell yeah. Gotta do it. Hell yeah. Layla Lau said Zach Bond the best. You know what? Hold on. Let me see. Where the hell? Hold on. I'm going to pull that song up. Here we go. Wait, what the hell? Hold on. Shit's fucking with me. Hold on. Damn it. All right. There we go. What up? It's me. Said Landon Price, Lemon, Denzel Boston, Branch, Stribbling, Kevin Coleman. Nice. And yes, Z, it is Superflex. That's why the quarterbacks are going so early. Yes, sir. Also, have you drafted Denzel Boston yet? I actually have in a couple of spots. I got him in like the I got him in the 4th round in a 10-man league. Like the very first dynasty that I created was a 10-man league. I had like so little hopes that I could fill it. And now it's just, it makes no sense to bump it up to 12. It's like you just can't do that. Just started new league since then. But yeah, I got him at the 412. I don't know how the hell he fell. But like it's because people already started drafting IDPs. Marco said draft Kaepernick and Burkhead. Dude, you know it, man. And TJ said Brady's great for leadership in the locker room. Bro, didn't the team that won last year have him? Just saying, man. It's me. Said I took Price at 5. Took Price at 5 and Lemon at 6. Nice. Got Boston at the 111. Nice. Yeah, more often than not, that's where Boston is going. I really have no idea how the fuck he fell to me. at the 412. Like, I mean, people must really hate him in this league specifically. Yeah, we're over 5K likes. Yeah, it's me said hard drop off after that, bro. I mean, even the drop off before, like once you get to Lemon at 6, man, the drop off is real. Because like I know Sadiq is there and Stowers, and then that's where like Boston and Cooper, you know, like start going. But yeah, it's ugly, man. It's ugly. All right, 5K bowl here. Here we go. And TJ said, did the winner really draft Brady? That's hilarious. Well, you know what? It might not have been the winner, but I know somebody drafted him who won like top 10 money or like something like that. You know, like it was something like that. Because it might not have been. I broke down the number one team. I can't remember if he was on there or not. I have all the like divisions and shit saved, so I could always go check. JJ on Twitch said the Browns actually the Browns actually now have one of the best teams all around. If Shador isn't trash, bro, Shador is not going to start. He's not. And TJ said I did a couple times just for fun. I mean, you know, there's going to be a lot of picks that get wasted out of 35 picks. You know, like I don't think that a pick in the 30s is ever going to be like a waste of a pick. I mean, if anything, it's just something that doesn't come to fruition. Like, really, that's it. It's me said I wanted Sadiq. You went at the 110. Damn, right before you at the 111. Watson is holding green spot. Yo, Jamie in the house. Bro, how'd you know that we were talking about the Browns right now and you just came in here to be able to talk some shit? And I said, remember one thing, they put a literal bomb on Watson's contract. They don't have to cut him before next year. It'll go off. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. He's still making $80 million this year. It's me says Shador had the highest completion percentage out of all the QBs in that class. Yeah. Tell me who had it the year before him and then the year before him. Like, just tell me those 2 years, because that never matters. Like, it's a good stat, but it doesn't matter. If you have a noodle arm, you know, which he does, it don't matter. And Darren on Twitch said Crispy's winning currently. Where's Crispy's squad? May, A-Chain, Williams, Lawrence, Montgomery, Tet. Dude, Tet dropped far. Jameson Williams, Watson, Michael Wilson, Jordan Mason. Yeah, I've seen better. I always give Crispy a hard time because like Crispy got second place in this tournament last year, so he got a nice chunk of change for coming in second. This year, the top 5 teams in week 17 are going to win over $1,000, and the top prize is $10,000. So there's going to be a lot of people winning a lot of money. What Jamie say? My shitter sets went off for sure. Marco said the Browns will choke like they do every year for sure. For sure. I mean, there's no choking. Like, they're gonna win a handful of games, like, you know, maybe 2 or 3. That's about it. I think if they win more than that, I think that a lot of people would think that is that's a positive. TJ said also had the most sacks against him too. Yeah, for sure. See, exactly. Like, you hold the ball, and I know their line was shit, but like also like, how do you not get rid of the ball like quicker? Jamie, Browns only need to win 3 to 4 games. If they win any more, they failed, right? Because then they won't be in contention for like a top pick. They win more than that, at least like top 5 or whatever. Jamie said, I got a feeling Browns are gonna fuck it up and win like 6 or 7 games and then won't get one of the top QBs. Bro, I thought there's like 6. Like, isn't there supposed to be like 6 super dope quarterbacks coming out next year? Like first round QB quarterbacks, first round NFL quarterback, you know, coming out. And Matt said, I like Crispy's team all the way, May. Nice. That's a different all the way, May. And Crispy said Crispy can get back in the draft. Drew said, this is my least favorite draft so far. Bro, is it because of your running backs? I was talking about it earlier. I was like, man, I was like, there's like 3 teams that I'm noticing that like didn't take a running back until round 3 or after. And I was like, damn, Drew didn't take one until round 4. I was like, but he did say that, you know, he's usually the guy not drafting running backs, you know, like that. But yeah, for sure. Yeah, the running back chicken, I don't think worked out for you that well this time. But either way, like as long as they stay healthy, you're going to have 10 starters. One of those starting spots is going to be the weakest spot no matter what. It just may turn out to be your RB2. JJ said 2023, 2022. Bo Nix, 2021 will be Rodgers, 2020 Mac Jones, 2019 Burrow. I mean, hey, but we're talking about college though. College. Not who had the highest completion percentage in the NFL. That is different. That matters. That matters. I'm talking about like the college prospects when they come into the NFL. Like not saying like should they be more accurate than not accurate? Yes, but that is not like if you're the most accurate in college, it doesn't mean anything. It's never meant anything. I totally missed it. Laylo Lyle's on it. Queen. Browns need to lose for a QB. I mean, knowing them, they're going to pick the wrong one anyways, though. I mean, let's keep it real. There's like 5, but we need a top pick to get the choice. Okay. Which one to ruin their career? And TJ, well, the Vikings have the Vikings yearly gameplay. Jamie is like, let's sign a bunch of guys who can compete with the most talented class 2027. Oh, what? Hold on. 2023 and 2022 was Bo Nix. Okay. Oh, you know what? I just saw Rodgers, and that's what made me like that. That's what threw me off. Mac Jones, Joe Burrow. Hey, yeah, you know, what I would say, at least for Bo Nix, look at the team that he was a part of, you know, and where they were finishing, you know, just amongst the top teams, you know, like what's that called? Ranking wise. I don't know who the fuck Will Rogers is. Is he in the NFL? Mac Jones. I mean, you know, who? Mac Jones. I mean, Mac Jones was good one year, bad one year, and then like he's been a career backup ever since. It's like kind of insane. And then Joe Burrow, I mean, you know, Joey B's a national champion, whether he was leading the league and whether he was leading the NCAA in percentage or not, like he was going to be the top pick, you know. And I'm just saying for anybody, you know, if we are talking about more percentage stuff. Marco said T-Law and Kyle Pitts was supposed to be the next level shit when they got drafted. I mean, T-Law at the time was the best QB prospect ever. Kyle Pitts, best tight end prospect ever at the time. And Drew said, yeah, my running backs and quarterbacks suck. And I mean, at least you got Lamar. As long as he doesn't get hurt, you know, he can carry you through a while. Jamie says, yeah, bounce back from Murray in that offense. His show last night talked about how some undervalued and overvalued players on the IDP center. Nice. Which Murray are you talking about? Which Murray are you talking about? And Jamie said, remember tank for Tua, right? Like it was not like Herbert was drafted after Tua. Way better. One pick after. One of the first times the Chargers ever did the right thing. Well, and they didn't even have a choice because they couldn't pick Tua. But okay, Kyler, yeah. Just making sure because you said IDP. I'm gonna say you better not be talking about Kenneth Murray, bro. But yeah, man, how could he not? How could he not? I mean, that's you know, Sam Darnold was a top 10 quarterback in that offense. I feel like Carson Wentz like flirted with top 10 just in his random weeks. That he was the starter. So yeah, man. Hopefully. And Jamie said, no, I don't only offense on that channel. Okay. Cool. Exactly. Vikings should have tanked for the future. Bro, they just never should have drafted JJ. Like, that was just the wrong move. Not saying he can't be a thing and won't be a thing, but they just shouldn't have drafted him with that pick. They shouldn't have. They should have kept Darnold. They're idiots. You didn't want to pay Darnold, so you let him go, and he fucking and then the team wins the Super Bowl that he's with. Like, dude, like I feel like just that happening, the GM like has to be in such hot shit, right? Oh shit, and lay low loud's on it because we're smoking Buddha, baby. What the hell? Smoking Buddha. Or Jamarcus Russell. Fuck, man. Uh-oh. 7K on TikTok. Thanks, Matt. We're getting the likes up there, baby. Let's go. Get ready to smoke another one here. And JJ said, fun fact, we tried to pay Darnold, but Darnold saw the rest of the team situation and was like, nah. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Oh, shit. Yeah, TJ said the GM was fired in the offseason. I mean, for sure, you can't be making fuck-ups like that, man. I mean, I'm not, like, even if Darnold was still with the Vikings, I don't think they win a Super Bowl because of him. But if they use that number 10 pick on somebody else besides JJ on, I don't know. Like, I can't even remember who was around at this point. I'm sure you know, TJ, who are some other players that were available right after JJ, like skill position players, like wide receivers or something, who got drafted like shortly after. He went to San Fran. Okay. JJ said, who's JJ? We call him 9. I don't call people nicknames until they earn it, bro. I don't do it. Gotta earn a fucking nickname around here. Plus 9's kind of whack. It just sounds like just very very blah. I'm trying to think of what else. Josh Rosen had like a half round before Lamar. Oh, dude, way more than a half round. Wasn't Josh Rosen drafted like 9th overall or 10th overall? Some shit like that. Like, dude, I mean, 31 teams passed on Lamar. You know, I mean, theoretically, I know there were some trades in there. You know, I'm just saying. But, dude, how's Lamar go at pick 32? 2-time MVP. Hasn't won a Super Bowl, but not all of that's on him. And, like, it ain't all on him. And KJK said, where the fuck is Carnell Tate after Mike Evans? Well, what do you mean? What do you mean? Where's he at after Mike Evans? I mean, he's kind of. I didn't know that anything was like anything Tate related was like based on Evans, like in any way. JJ said, also giving yourself a nickname is one of the dumbest things to ever do. Yeah, for sure. You got to earn your nickname somehow. You know, like it's never. If it's not organic, like it just ends up being really whack. Josh Rosen, number 10 overall. Yeah. JJ, 10th overall. Yeah. That number 10 spot, man. That number 10 spot. Drew said another year, another season of Algier getting shafted. Yeah, man. That's that's kind of fucked up, man. He could demand a trade. Do that. I mean, we can do it on the video games, or I can't do that shit in real life. He already said he's disappointed because he thought that he was going to be the guy over there. Even when I said it, like when he first went over there and he got 12 mil, 6 per year for 2 years. I was like, man, that's either like really good backup money, which we see guys get paid that for backup money, or that's just like super, super cheap, like starting running back money. Like he should have known by the amount of money that he was making that he wasn't going to be the guy. Like very easy for him to get pushed aside for someone else to be the guy. 12 Bo Nix, 13 Brock Bowers. I mean, I don't know. That would be pretty crazy if, I mean, even not even having Bo Nix. I mean, let's just live in the world that Sam Darnold stayed there. You know, like, dude, getting Brock Bowers, whoo, pretty much. I'm surprised that Minnesota let him slide. Yeah. Yeah, dude, if they would have got Brock Bowers there, I mean, I know it's kind of tough with Andrews and however much money Andrews was making, but dude, that would have been nuts if they would have had Bowers. Jamie said, I got my big game nickname for my brother's friends when I used to bring a different girl home every weekend. They'd hear that shit and wait to see what they looked like when we came downstairs. That's hilarious. And bro, you made it all the way from there to smashing NFL players' moms. Like, bro, I don't have like a round of applause or anything on here, but we'll give you one of these. And just because it's funny and you're the one who said it.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Marco said, or when the Browns Spur gonna win at the 183. I don't know who the fuck that is. And he said Brady was still available at that pick. Well, here's the thing. Brady would not have been Brady if he was not in the situation that he was in with the Patriots. Like, that's like another thing to remember. Like, because it was like he was the number 4 on their roster number 4 on their depth chart as a rookie coming in. You know, it took a lot of injuries for him to even get in a position to play, and Belichick being like the best GM ever, you know. And Cheese Sons Bullock, what up? He said, what gender are the purple players? Are those defense? Yes, those are linebackers. And then you'll also see there's pink. Those are defensive backs. And then there's kind of like a dark orange. Those are the defensive linemen. I hate that it's like a dark orange and a light orange. And like, so the defensive linemen are very, very similar to the tight ends, which suck. Yeah, TJ said Brian Greasy started over Brady in college, right? I mean, dude, like Brady he showed spurts for sure in college. I didn't even watch college back then, but just like as you go back and see what happened, like motherfucker got benched, dude. Like they didn't think that he was the guy. And it's probably because he didn't run that much. Like, like that's what's crazy, you know? Like college is like a way different game than the NFL for most teams, because most teams are not running NFL style offenses, you know, like, I mean, it's just not. I mean, NFL is now adapting to where now they're pulling things, you know, from college because it's like it's so effective, but a lot of things don't last. Like these teams catch on because like a lot of reason these things work in college is because if you're like literally the fastest on the field, you're so much faster than everybody. You know, but like in the NFL, everybody's fast. Everybody's like linebackers are running 4.3s and 4.4s out there. Like, dude, remember that defensive lineman? He ran like a 4.8, like, dude, like 300 pounds. Boy was moving. So, like, that's why a lot of these college plays don't work in the NFL, because not only are these guys on point, like athletically and like just hella fast everywhere, these guys are smart. Like, I mean, they're the smartest players that made it out of college. Not like book smart, but like NFL smart. Brown said, yeah, everyone, he said, every one of my RBs has been shit. Yeah, it's the way it goes. Some things will never change. The reaches are real and unexpected, bro. I mean, especially in this draft, like, dude, the RBs going like so quick in the beginning. And then the quarterbacks like went like crazy. Marco said in the first Madden game, was his name still QB number 4, right? Right? And he didn't even take the time to put his name on there. They're like, hey, kid, we ain't paying you. This is early Madden, right? Like, hey, kid, we don't got a check for you, man. So we're not going to put you in there. Are you even in the Players Association yet? And JJ Brady being drafted late was also on the drive that caused him to be Brady. It was probably one of the great QB names that got written above his bed. Yeah, I believe it. Because it's crazy how it's like a couple big spurts in college that like really propelled him to even get drafted at all. He's like literally maybe like 5 plays away from not even being drafted. Like, would he get picked up and, you know, as a free agent somewhere and probably go somewhere? Yeah, but like if he didn't go to the Patriots, he wouldn't be Tom Brady. He wouldn't be. I'm not saying that the Patriots would win 6 championships without Tom Brady, but I feel like because Belichick was playing chess when so many GMs are playing checkers, that I feel like there would have been championships that were won there. Marco said Brady had minus 150 total rushing yards in his college career. Yeah, and I mean, a lot of that's probably from sacks or whatever, because I think the sacks go against the rushing yards. But yeah, man, like, he doesn't run. And like, you need the college quarterback is like, it seems like they're always better if they run because it just opens up the field so much. Brown said Ray Davis 10 rounds earlier than normal. Fuck, what the hell? What the hell? Yeah, this is nuts. Jamie said also if Drew Bledsoe never got hurt, then we'd never know Brady. Exactly. Like that was the biggest thing that happened was Drew Bledsoe being hurt. I mean, Brady came in and did his thing, but that's what they say. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity, because like he was preparing like a motherfucker and he finally got that opportunity. But yeah, like if Drew Bledsoe doesn't get hurt like Tom Brady, he doesn't play, he doesn't play until he gets hurt or whatever, but you never know how things would play out without it. You would never know. JJ, you see what happened when Brady got 1,000 yards in total rushing in the NFL? He instantly had to take his knee to close out the game, a step forward. They said he pointed where he took a knee and the refs ensured that he didn't get back to 999. Took a little like step forward and step back real quick just to not lose any yardage. Yeah, because man, that's a lot of quarterback sneaks, bro. Like that's a lot of quarterback sneaks that help him get there. Because how many plays did he actually break for like more than 5 yards? Like I have no fucking idea. But yeah, that's Brady for you there, Mr. No Running Brady. Him and Peyton Manning, they're never running. Never running. Let's see. I mean, we're getting some what's it called? Some backup quarterbacks going. It sucks. In one of the leagues, I fucking auto drafted Mendoza in like the 6th round. I'm so pissed about that. It's just like such a waste. So now it's like I got to get Cousins later, to like lock up that duo. JJ says anyone drafted Zach Wilson's friend's mom. I mean, dude, that was the 1st round pick for Wilson. He picked her earlier, than other people would have. Dude, look at you can, what is it? You can shine me 4 running backs in a row. Getting all the backups here. All right, I think it might be time for another song here. Let's see. Let's put this back here. And dude, we're at 8K on TikTok. Matt, you are the fucking man, bro. I know a bunch of those are yours. I appreciate you, my brother. And yeah, we're gonna pack up this bowl in a second. And let's see. How about another one of let me see. Yeah, let's see another one of Jamie's songs here. Hold on. How about the 420 hit list? That one's classic.
Yo, it's that smoke session fire. 420 crew in the building. We about to light up these fake fantasy fools. Heart starters, more like heart stoppers. Straight clowns. Grab your blunts. Let's hit them up.
TJ Brian Thomas Jr. was 23. 2024 BTJ across from Jefferson. Yeah, that's nuts. That's nuts. I think Beck starts soon. You think so? Cousins won the 8th here. Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's going high. Yeah, Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to be drafting him soon. Crispy got in the zone. Uh-oh. The anal zone. Let's get to 10,000 on TikTok and we'll do I mean, I don't even know what 10,000 gets. It's just cool to get to 10,000. We'll do another bowl. So we'll double it up. Watch your weak ass drown. First off, fuck your crew in the clique. You claim fantasy phonies when we spitting that flame. You bogus ass brothers, kitty cats playing games, small cocks pissing. But y'all straight lame. We the 420 king. Oh, Mike Washington, the 22nd. I guess I haven't been paying attention to him, but I feel that's higher than he's been going. Marco, a couple weeks ago, I asked Google AI who I should draft at the 107. It requested Price or Mendoza. I doubt any of the Superflex, only rookie draft guys are still available. Right, yeah, Mendoza wouldn't be available at 107. I mean, if it's Superflex, Mendoza's probably going at the – I mean, I've seen him go 101, 102, or 103. Like, I don't even think I've seen him go lower than 103 in the Superflex drafts. And Price, yeah, I mean, I've seen Price go earlier than that 1-7 also. Shout out to Jamie giving us custom songs over here that are repping the crew. Quick 420 forever, suck my fantasy dick. 420 crew out, chalk lines where your heart used to be. We the real MVPs. Y'all ain't even league minimum to me. Puff, puff, pass on your grave, smoke rising like your career's died twice. Hit 'em up, nah, racing forever. That's the price. And when the smoke clears, all that's left is your soul on clearance. Half off, no bias, just silence. Let's go. How about this rolling fat? I don't remember what this one is, but let's go. Full of that pressure, blowing cloud through the roof. From the trap to the stack, got the pack on the move every day. 420, yeah, that's how we do. 420 hustle. In about 4 weeks, all hell break loose in the U.S., bro. Fun fact: 2018 draft, which includes pastry chef Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, has only won one Super Bowl, and that's Sam Darnold. Yeah. Yep, and it took him. I mean, shit. What's he on? His third team now or fourth team? Fourth team, right? Because he went from Jets. Fuck. Was it? Damn it! What team did he play on after the Jets? Because then I know. Then he went to Minnesota. Then he went to Seattle. Was it the Panthers that he played with for that one season? It was like just a couple weeks. All the hooligans invading the USA. So what is starting in 4 weeks? Is that the? Fuck. The Cup? Is that the World Cup? But yeah, it took Baker moving around to find the right spot because the Jets definitely weren't it. Yeah, Jets, Panthers, 49ers. Fifth team. I forgot about the 49ers because that was such a short stint. Yeah, it was the Panthers. And wasn't Darnold and Baker on the Panthers at the same time? Okay, yeah, it is the World Cup. Is my timeline wrong about that? But wasn't Baker, because didn't they get Baker like after Darnold got hurt or some shit like that? Is that the timeline of how it worked out? Yeah, TJ, fifth team. totally forgot about the 49ers. Blazing day and night, baby.
This one's for the real smoker song.
All right. Dude, we're almost there. We're at 9K. We're at 9K on TikTok, thanks to Matt. Oh, that's totally why. Okay, now I know I couldn't find the songs earlier. It was user error. All right. If anyone has any song requests, throw them in. Just throw in, throwing some gift on TikTok or hit a super chat. Let's get it on YouTube. Yeah, Mayfield was also released from the Panthers. Yeah. Fucking idiots, right? Fucking idiots. Your team's just trash is what it is. Matt, I don't know how to check that, Matt. I think it shows on your end, but I know you're at, like, I assume that a huge portion of this is yours. Is you. All right. Does anybody want a draft grade? Oh, man, dude, literally as I was thinking about it. Yeah. We'll give you a grade right now, Cali Jam. If anybody else wants a grade, let me know now because I'm going to be getting out of here soon. And TJ said, yes, I think you're right about Baker and Darnold. Yeah, I swear it was like the same. I mean, like, they didn't have him at the beginning of the season, I don't think. I think it was Darnold, but then Darnold got, like, hurt. Like, remember, he was on some crazy tear. Like, he was, like, leading. I swear he was, like, leading the NFL in, like, rushing touchdowns or, like, some shit at one point. I mean, it was still early, but, yeah, and then he got hurt because he was doing way too much for their fucking squad. All right, Laylo Lau, you'll be next. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this one where it is, and I got it up on my other screen. Marco said Baker Mayfield got benched for PJ Walker, man. I mean, yeah, Panther, I like most of it's mental, right? You don't want to play for someone. You're just not going to play. Marco said, I'd like a grade. Okay. Well, you get an F, Marco, because you're not even in this draft, bro. All right, Cali Jam. Hurts, Darnold, and Brissett. I'm gonna give that a B plus. Running backs: Cook, Barkley, Kyren. I feel like I gotta give that. I'm gonna give that an A, but I'm gonna give it an A minus. Wide receivers: AJ Brown, Scary Terry. We do tight ends also: Pitts, and then Brian Thomas. Fuck, but then Goddard. Dude, you drafted three quarterbacks. You needed to draft one more skill guy before you went all in on IDP. I'm going to say B minus for that. It's almost fringing on a C plus though. And then IDP, Brooks, Campbell, Gray, Jones, and Cashman. Give that an A. That's really fire for the starters. So B plus, it's up 1 for the QBs. Running backs, A minus, that's up 2, so that's up 3 total. And then wide receivers, B minus, so down 1. So now that's at up 2. And then A. And, I'm going to say A. I don't know. Do I need to nitpick here? No, I guess we're not gonna nitpick that one. That is an A. I mean, dude, you got like 3 of my top 4 like in there, and all those guys killed it last year. So that would be an A is up 1, 2, 3. So let me see. So is that up 5? Uh-oh. It's gonna be a little bit easier grading. It's gonna be a little bit easier to do this now with me only grading the starters. But let me see it again. So I said B plus, A minus, B minus, and then A. Dude, it's up 5, man. That's a 90 right there. There we go. There we go. Cali Jam. Woo. Dude, there we go. Marco, have you ever given a D or lower grade in the draft? Yeah, for sure. But it was like guys who they totally fucked up. Like they drafted like all IDP, in the beginning. Like it's happened where guys have like set in a queue and then fallen asleep. All right, Lalo Lyle. Starting with Love and Bryce Young. We're gonna say a C plus for those quarterbacks and running backs. Bijan, Love, and Henry. I mean, shit, that's an A. Wide receivers: Pickens, Adams, Pierce, and Shakira. Oh wait, and Matt, what did you send me over here? All right, I got that song, Matt. All right, hold on. It's a popular ass song. Got a stupid ad that I can't skip yet. All right, hold on a second. Gotta make sure. There we go. Let's see. And I won't know how loud this is, so I'm gonna need some help. Know if this song is really loud or not. Gotta be starting here in a second. What is going on? Oh, that's why I couldn't hear it. What is this, Matt? You're fucking savage. Saying we're all winners. What is this in? What language is this in? Dude, you are a savage. German. All right. Dude, you're a savage. Marco said, like my team necessary roughness made a queue of 75 offensive players, went to sleep, got 9 offensive players, but somehow dope ass IDPs. Yeah, 75 is not a lot when you think about it, because that's only 6 rounds. Yeah, it's only 6 rounds. You need a lot more. Okay. Back to Lalo Lau. Matt said, thanks. Got you, bro. Hey, thanks for getting us to 10K. After Lalo Lau, we're going to get another Bolski going. So where were we at? I don't think I gave a grade for the running back or for the wide receivers yet. I didn't even read off your later running back, Stevenson and or Stevenson. Yeah, it's Hold on 1 sec. Yeah, it's like those don't even matter. Okay, sorry, I didn't answer that message. And Marco said that was German, that song. I don't think so. Now that you're asking that, I assume not. That's why I'm saying I don't think so now. Nick Borgen, we're all winners at the Melodian Festivalen. I don't know. All right. Yeah, hell yeah, Matt. We made it to 10K right after my finished Laylo Lau's team. I'm gonna smoke it up, dude. Here it comes.
All right. Fire 'em up.
So the wide receivers: Pickens, Adams, Pierce, Shakira. Marco says my first year playing basketball, made a rookie mistake, I guess. Hey, and it was late for you, Like, see if you could stay up this late every day. Like, you could finish damn near the whole thing, and then you just leave like 70 guys, in there or so, and then it'll finish the rest for you. And David said, "Why so many kickers?" No, they're not kickers. Those are linebackers. Yeah, I guess they are the same color. I guess that is the same color, right? They're purple for the kickers. Yeah, sleeper. Come on, man. There's so many more colors that you can use. But yeah, those are linebackers. Those are IDPs. Okay. Laylo Lau, wide receivers. We're going to finally grade it this time. I'm going to give that a B minus. I mean, Pickens is kind of bringing that up a little bit, but it's not that good besides him, like a lot of C plus players like in there and IDPs. Uh-oh. Got Dotson in there.
Well, obviously.
Zach Bond. Yeah, you already know. Zach Bond, the best. Cam Curl. Patrick Queen. Matt said fingers hurt and wife's going to be mad. Bro, you got us up to 10K. You're the man. Marco said didn't sound German, more like Italian or some kind of Irish. Okay. And then Buddha Baker, dude, Laylo Lau hit all the sound drops today. I'm gonna give that a B plus. Very, very fire. Very, very fire. So it was a C plus, so that's down 2 for the QBs. In A, that's up 3. So if you're down, so it's up 1 total. Wide receivers, B minus, so it's down 1. So that's even at that point. And then B plus on the IDPs, that's up 1. So 86 overall for Laylo Lau. Let's go. Marco said I was so tired that night. I barely made it. I barely made to finish the queue. I was so pissed I didn't draft for like 2 weeks. Oh, man. Bro, we got to get you back in it, man. Got to get you back in it. It's only $10 at the end of the day. So not every lottery ticket, is going to hit. That's the way I see it. Like, dude, I know I lost, for like I didn't win any money. Like, well, not any. I think I won like $50 or like $75 of like that tier, but like all my teams flopped. I had so many good teams in week 16 and they just all ended up flopping in week 17. I was so butthurt about that because I had some good teams that were like still in it. But I think like every team that didn't make it, like I don't think I had Bijan on any of those teams. I know I didn't have any of the top guys. All right. 10K on TikTok. Let's go.
Catch me outside. How about that?
There we go. Let's smoke it up. And then who was the other one who asked for a grade? Oh, that was it, because Marco was the other person. He didn't even draft. All right. So here we go. One more bowl. I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for coming through, guys. Almost made it through the whole draft here. Yeah, if I get bored and stop talking because there's not a whole bunch of comments, like that's usually what makes the shows last a little bit less longer. But if you guys are leaving comments, it makes it real easy to converse. Whew.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Woo.
Tackling you.
You can do it. What are you talking about, Willie?
NFL expert said, do you just join leagues to join leagues? How many leagues are you in? No, I don't. So I'm hosting all of these leagues. So it's a huge part of my business is hosting these fantasy football leagues and tournaments and experiences. And so no, like I'm not even drafting like today. I'm hosting this, and I'd say actually, I mean, if I end up streaming like as many as I'm probably going to stream, like I'll probably not be in as many as like, as like I'm just there streaming, if that makes sense. So no, I only play in about like, I think 42, 43, and I say only, but I know there's a lot of casual people watching on TikTok probably. But like I only play in like 40, 42 like leagues that I have to manage, and then the rest are like best ball, where there's no management involved. And that's why we do these best ball leagues, because we want to draft, but like we don't have time to we don't have time to manage. Like, I mean, some people have time to manage hundreds of leagues. I don't know how. Shout out to Crispy, but I know I couldn't manage that many. Is it possible to be a commissioner and not participate? Yeah, fuck yeah, dude, because I participate in way less leagues than I commission, but it's because like, fuck, man, like if I include the best ball, like drafts, I mean, we're talking about like shit, probably like 500-600 leagues that I commission now. Actually, I think getting closer to 700 because I got 7 pages on Sleeper, so so I know it's more than like 700. But yep. So, and that's a lot of the dynasty leagues that I commission that, I mean, I only play in 30 dynasty leagues and I commission probably like 200, 300 like dynasty leagues now. And that's like one of the things, like just being an unbiased commissioner, like that doesn't really exist in too many places, but with me, it does. And all the ones that I play in are all the ones that I kind of started from 2020 to like 2024, I think was the last ones of the 420 crew leagues is what I call those dynasty leagues. Those are like the OG ones. And 2Caddick, what up? Said, how do you even manage all these leagues? That's a lot. Yeah, I mean it is, but I do this full time now. So I mean, if I had a normal 9-to-5 job and all that, like I don't necessarily know how that would be possible, but I mean, now I do this full time. So, it just, you have to do a little bit each day is what it is. Like no matter it, like if you have more than like 5 leagues, I mean, maybe you could do it all like last minute, like put all your waivers in last minute on like, Tuesday night or whatever. But like, it's just got to be spread out. Like, man, I mean, I'm doing waivers on Monday throughout the day, and then on Tuesday throughout the day, and just kind of spreading it out. And 2Caddick said full-time fantasy commission. Said, man, I wish I could do that for a living. I mean, it wasn't easy. Like, this took me like years and years. Like, I've been fantasy commissioning for over 20 years at this point. And like doing it for like as a part of a business and stuff like that. I've really only been doing that since 2021. Like that's when all that started. And like I lived off credit cards for like a handful of years, like, you know, like barely like being able to pay a bunch of them off like last year. But it ain't easy, man. It is it is not fucking easy, dude, because like there's times where I get stressed as fuck if there's like multiple things happening, like I'm not even gonna say wrong, but just like, you know, just some bad shit happening. Like I don't even know. Like you guys are in leagues. Do the math. Like, does anything fucked up that's like happening? If like that happens in 2 leagues at the same time, like, dude, sometimes I like lose my mind. So yeah, it is. It's a little crazy. It definitely gets crazy. Whew. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Thanks for coming through on TikTok. Big Matt, appreciate you, bro. Everybody who's in the chat right now, I appreciate you. And I'll catch you next time. Everybody on YouTube. Let's see. I'm gonna read these last ones. Hey, Minnesota Marty, what up, bro? I didn't even see that. My bad. Marco said June. I got a 3-week vacation, enough time for drafting. Besides, I need to stay up because some games. Okay, yeah. There we go. Bro, Ridley in the 29th now. I mean, how the mighty have fallen. Marco, you could draft my rookie class number 5. Why do you have no picks? Do you have no picks at all? And crispy rookie numbers. Nice win for the Wolves tonight. Hell yeah. Peace out, brother. Peace out, Cali Jam. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna try to keep getting live for all these drafts. Let's go. Peace out, guys.